Seriously. I'm all right now.
Man, oh man.
You would have killed somebody listening to ASMR or whatever.
I was chewing softly, and along comes Laura and her sneezing.
I don't hold sneezes in.
This is all things considered.
All right,
You're
Laura,
listening to the light sound.
put your phone down, and
I'm waiting for you to go live.
we are officially live right now.
Where's
We
my
are
notice?
live.
I got
right
the notice now.
I don't have it yet. I'll just go for them YouTube.
I had to look at my phone
We
because I thought my
can't
wife was
officially
calling
be
me.
live
There
until
it is.
Laura tells us we're live.
Oh.
Even though
We're live.
even though 1 million viewers are
Okay, we're
watching
back.
us right now.
Okay, well, I didn't get the pop-up
And
notification. That's why I had my phone out.
You did, but your snot covered it.
That is true. That is very true. I did, could have.
You turned off the
definitely muted
movie.
the sneeze.
Laura snotted. All right, y'all. It's Drinking with Drew. We are live.
Drinking around Drew.
Drinking for Drew.
Drink
Sounds
on
like
Drew's
four
behalf.
Drew.
It sounds like a telethon.
Um,
God, it should be.
Brad, hold
Raise
up.
money for your medical expenses.
Hold up the Abercrombie and Finch.
Aberfeldy.
Sorry.
Aberfeldy.
What are we drinking tonight?
You probably
Joe?
got to say it with a Scotch accent.
What is it?
Scottish accent.
is-
Aberfeldy.
April?
Aberfeldy.
Aber. Okay. Never heard of it.
Nope.
You guys can try it. I'm going to start right
Scotland.
now. We're going to do this drinking as soon as we get done doing the intro. It's Drinking with Drew. It's Tuesday,
Yeah.
May 21st. And my name's Drew. Everybody is drinking on my behalf.
Yep.
And now,
That's
from the
what we do.
CapsFlorida.com studios in Riverview, Florida, it's the Drinking with Drew show.
Plumber's butt crack looks like boobs. How do you miss that content? Statue.
Real,
I always
real,
paper
real
towel.
good for the
Need a
bill.
fancy glove.
Seriously. She's sandpaper, Laura. Yeah.
Hey,
Because that's what I do when I drink liquor. I bring some paper.
I'm sure you
All
go
right.
through a lot of tissues, but not for that reason.
I don't know if everybody... did you hear
Been some loneliness.
Laura snooting during the intro?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm really loud. Am I really loud?
We'll check and see. Well, I had to turn you up because last week you were really low.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to test the system
Get
to see
low,
how
get
low
low,
or
get
how
low.
high we need you to be. But
Garby, fuck off.
if you're gonna be snooting more, I might have to turn you down. All right, so Joe, take us through this drink that we're gonna try. We're gonna kick off with the drink immediately because you guys have ice in your nice back glasses, which Laura calls the nice glasses.
No, those weren't the nice glasses. But keep going.
So Joe, pour it in, and we will.
Well, I gotta open it first.
Oh shit! Oh. It's
It
like
hasn't even been open yet.
it's like opening one of those little toys when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Ooh, looks nice.
You know
Thank
it's
you,
good
little
when it's in a hermetically
Yeah.
sealed can.
Right.
That's good stuff there.
Cardboard.
Right.
Oh, great. You ruined the illusion for everyone on
It's
YouTube.
got a tin top and bottom, but it's cardboard in the middle.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, I'm
Something-
watching. I'm seeing how difficult this is going to be. Do you need scissors? Do you need a
No, I get
knife?
there.
Okay.
It almost sounds like Laura's sneezing.
It sounds like me sniffling, not
No.
sneezing.
Now, Joe.
There's a sneeze.
Joe, did this come out of your cabinet?
It never made it into the cabinet because the cabinet's too full, so it made
Wow.
it to the top of the shelf.
It's a good problem to have.
This was given to me by Chrissy's cousin that came to visit in February and borrowed my car for a week. So when she gave the car back, she gave me a gift.
You know, we really missed out on an opportunity when Joe went on vacation to raid the liquor cabinet.
Yeah,
True.
I mean, you have my key,
I know.
so
Sounds like he's got a pretty
Who's
good
first?
inventory, though.
Yeah.
What do you-
hold on, wait, that sounded good. Hold on.
That was the breaking and entering with Drew show.
Exactly.
That is good sound. All right.
That's pretty. Yeah. That's a nice little sound effect.
I keep going to the wrong camera because I'm used to 3 being where
Well, swap
Tell me how much
them
you
out real
want.
quick.
it's fine. I'm not going to touch them.
All right. Beers
Tell me
are
when
being
to stop.
It's not whiskey. It's scotch.
Scotch.
Yeah. All right.
Single malt. What was the age? 12 years?
12 years.
That's good.
12 will get you 20.
Grass in the infield.
Right, they're doing stings all over the place. It's
I know,
news,
it's
you
crazy.
There was a local Palm
Red-
Beach guy.
I think I
there's-
pulled a little too much.
I think a major league.
You got to cover the ice.
baseball player was just picked
X.
up in a local.
Easy, you
race.
got a long walk home, you know.
And it was an ex-Red Sox
I'm
player.
getting
Yeah.
chicken after this.
Speaking of pedophiles, so is Drew buying those Hot Wheels to lure kids into his car? Or what?
Himself.
You know,
It's the van outside that says free candy.
Is that the new segment, Drew at the
Yes.
desk? Vroom, vroom, vroom. His little Hot Wheel.
you know, I used to collect Hot Wheels, but the way they make them now, they're hideous, and they don't look like actual cars. They look like all these futuristic cars that never exist.
Oh, yeah.
They're like all these
Right.
you know, futuristic
Because
looking.
they've made all the other.
Right, but
Yeah.
I mean, still, you can make a 2004.
Sure.
You know, so when I see something that is an actual car
Oh,
that
you buy
is nice, that looks like it used to look when they were, 80s, 90s, then I'll buy it. You know,
Did you see like a year ago they came out with the Ghostbusters car?
No.
They recently ran a Batmobile collection that I bought
Did
for
they?
my boys.
Let me get it still in the box up on a shelf. I can't reach it.
Maybe.
Not allowed to play
Out
with
of
it.
Right.
free ship.
Now, when you buy a toy for the kids, do you take it out of the box?
If it looks like it might be worth something eventually someday, I'll buy two.
Oh, Joe! Shit! Jesus Christ!
Breaking shit.
I'm just trying to close
But
it up.
the way everything's made now, and they're so mass produced.
Yeah,
I guess everybody's got the same mindset now. Like, ooh, I gotta collect it.
that's the problem. And
So
the
it's none of this stuff's ever.
yeah, in the 70s and 80s, you just ripped it apart and
Yep.
played with it.
Yep.
And now it's like, okay, if you can find something from that era that's in the package, that's awesome. But now everybody is like, collector's
Yeah,
mindset.
yeah, it's
It was
like
also metal back then with lead paint.
Metal.
yeah,
It
exactly.
was tasty too. Yeah.
Lead paint.
Yeah, it's like Death the Superman comic. They
Right.
The black one with the
yeah,
black cover.
It's like I think it's the most produced comic ever.
Yeah.
So it's never gonna have any.
And
I
it's
think it's
sold for-
less than what you buy.
And it sold $100 each when it first came out.
Yeah, it was expensive.
So the one thing we will buy if we're out and about and it just kind of catches our attention, if we see like a really unique Funko Pop, especially like a Funko Pop collection.
They're not unique.
If
There's
it's
a shitload of
I
them
know,
out
but
there.
no, there are unique ones. You just have to pay attention to them and see what they are. Because there are 1,000 that aren't unique, that are overpopulated, but there are some that are special. Like I got a Jane's Addiction multi-pack down there that's probably worth $200-300 right now, but it was a one-time offer. You had to get it like right then and there. So
Keep your Motley Crue set.
yeah, Motley Crue, but they didn't do McMars, which pissed me off.
They did. You have all of them.
I thought they only did 3 of them.
No, you.
You sure?
That was the day where we.
Oh
were
no,
at
it was
the
Slayer.
bookstore.
No, you're right. That's right. Slayer didn't do Dave Lombardo. So yeah,
You got your bubbles ready or what?
yeah. Hold on, let's do it. I thought y'all were on
No,
your
we
way.
were waiting for you.
Okay, I'm
for your
sorry.
Bubbles.
I'm sorry. Let me get the bubbles out.
That's bubs, not bubbles.
No, hang on here. I still had the.
Is that for Booter Bang?
Yeah, but you know what? When I listened to the audio last week, this was really not loud. So I need to
We need big
really
owners.
crank up the boings on here.
You need to find a swing. Swing.
But even the bubbles weren't loud. All right, Joe. Let's see how it goes.
Go on, Joe. You try it.
Give it a shot. You have not had this?
Nope.
Okay. That was a quick.
That was-
Real
It's a
quick.
sound, you don't gulp it.
oh,
Sounds like what I drip out of my wiener.
You better go see the doctor.
I have, bro. That's what
Yeah.
I've been doing.
Sounds
Friday.
like a problem.
Friday.
I do approve.
Tomorrow.
I'll give you
Tomorrow's
that.
the surgeon. Friday's the urologist.
What?
I do approve. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Now
Garvey.
that everybody knows your doctor's schedule.
All right. Nice big gulp.
Who was?
He just drank slowly.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad. Okay. Brad Mader of Must Not Kill. Give it a shizzle.
Look at it. Blends with your beard.
Oh my god!
You got some
No, it's
Scottish
good.
in you, right?
I like it.
Hmm.
It's good stuff.
Does it taste like it's 12 years old?
About 13.
Yeah.
13?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just hit puberty.
All right.
I go to a point.
Legal in Mexico?
I mean, you can clearly taste the difference between like some of the single malts and some of the cheap shit. So this is not crap. It's good.
Right.
It's tasty.
It's not
Yeah.
cheap.
It's smooth.
Now,
I mean,
is
it's
it-
probably
It
cheap.
has a
It's
bite.
not-
It has a bite
Yeah.
to it, but
Does
it's
have a
not-
bite.
It's
Now, are we?
it's not cheap. Hey, huh?
Are
I didn't know it was that kind of party.
yeah. Let me.
I'm easy, but I ain't cheap.
That's good, man.
Mm-hmm.
So Lisa said she joined or is trying out for a metal band.
Okay.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah, so I want to ask her about that if she comes on tonight. I don't know which one. I didn't ask her, but
And
What does she play?
Who's
guitar.
Lisa
What's
from
it?
B&H
Lisa,
Photo.
Lisa from B&H Photo up in New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
She's the one that joins the show all the time as
Yeah,
Gator,
yeah.
Gator Babe.
Is she
oh,
hot?
okay.
You better. She's
Hot.
she's gonna hit you, Joe. If she ever sees you.
Is she a booter bang?
She could be one day, but you know what's weird? She's never sent me a photo of herself. I've pried a few old ones on Facebook, but she doesn't upload a lot of them. But you know, I don't pry.
That's
She can do what she wants. You know. All right. I need to figure out live chat. There we go. Are we live now? Can people
Yeah,
comment?
Barbie's commenting.
Okay.
Yep.
Good. All right.
I made a suggestion.
Hey, we got 3 people.
I see that. Laura is going to the doctor with me.
No, he meant
I meant
because I
take
was
her 'cause she's
sneezing and
sneezing.
I know.
congested.
I know.
So you got Dr. Jellyfinger on Friday? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, so Friday is the urologist, tomorrow's the
Jelly
surgeon,
finger.
so yeah. Be getting poked and prodded apparently.
Just think of that scene in Fletch, you know, Moon River.
Right.
He gets the stinky pinky.
There's got to be
It's
a
okay if they caress you, but it's kind of weird. I don't know.
There's got to be a proctologist out there that changed his name to Jellyfinger. Dr. Jellyfinger.
Dr. Jelly.
That's just-
They, amazingly enough, they haven't
Cosmo
recommended
Kramer, the ass man.
exactly.
they haven't recommended a proctologist yet, so maybe they will.
They probably know that your whole area is inflamed. They don't need to poke you any more than absolutely necessary.
I was saying maybe they don't know a proctologist they hate that much.
I don't know. He said he wanted a gooey hole tonight
Should I
in the chat.
I always look for a gooey hole.
Well, that's what he said we were doing tonight. He said we're doing gooey holes.
Nice.
Should I do the backlight? Does that make a difference here?
I think he meant glory holes, but
Yeah.
he likes,
I don't know,
he
throw it on
likes
the
his
camera.
holes gooey.
What's it look like?
It's on.
What are you in the dark?
I don't-
Oh, you got a halo.
Little
It's-
halo
Yeah.
behind my ear.
you look
my hair.
angelic.
Yeah. Little hair light.
It's true.
I don't have a sound. Maybe I do have a sound effect for angels. Let me check.
What is a
Oh,
sound
gosh.
effect for angels?
Right.
Angels in the outfield.
Not, not angles.
Harps playing.
No,
Yeah.
there aren't.
The beginning of Ozzy's Symptom of the Universe.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Hey, there we go. Drew.
Or flashback. It could be a flashback.
How about?
It's like the soundbite from the.
Oh shit! That sounded like Laura sneezing.
That's the Scooby Doo ending.
Yeah.
Oh man, here we go.
I don't know. Wayne's World just seems to be the movie to quote today.
Nope. That's not
That's
my
definitely
mine
Laura.
just comes right
All
out.
right,
It ruptures eardrums.
like that.
Do it again. No.
What?
No, how about?
That
There
Nailed it.
See, now if you would have recorded
was
that, you
totally
can
it.
put that up on like stock, and you can get paid like 2 cents every time somebody uses it.
Maybe. How about this one?
That's what people do.
That could
Ooh,
be it
that
too.
was yeah.
That was a
That
good
could
one.
be too.
People take all their photos and they put it up on like stock images,
Yeah.
and they get
Yeah.
paid like 2 cents every
It's
time
very
somebody wants to
difficult
use
though. It's I actually did that, Joe. I had an account for quite a few years, and you can do video too, but it's challenging. It's a really competitive field. So I think in 6 years I never got one image that was downloaded.
it. Well, I mean, it's
No, they were good photos.
people's choice.
No, I know. They were good.
He's like, I know
It's
what
just-
y'all are thinking. They're really
yeah.
good photos.
Maybe you should have tried something other than dick pics.
I mean,
No, it's
people don't want to see your feet, but
Getty. Yeah, it was Getty Images. I mean,
Yeah.
it's hard to even get approved. So to get your stuff approved, they have to go through their editors and whatnot, and then they'll upload them. But man, it's just millions of images that I don't know, whatever. But yeah, people don't like photos of
I'm not
cankles.
so upset about it.
Yeah,
well, it's got to be generic. You got to have a bunch of random people sitting on a hillside, you know.
you'd be amazed, man. Food, dogs, and I did mine were mostly dog photos because I was doing photos at the beach and shit of the dogs in action and stuff, and they were very unique, cool photos. But I mean, like one of a kind images you're never gonna see again. But I had one company that contacted me outside of that to do some type of dog food toy brand or some shit that I sent them a photo. I don't even think they fucking paid me. So there we go. That's my photo. That's my experience with stock photos, Joe.
You got hosed.
I did.
But it's not your rant of the week.
Not my rant of the week.
Do
Okay.
we have one?
Yes, I do have a rant
shit.
of the week. All right. So me and Laura were driving down the road, and we're passing a Wawa, and we see this guy. Don't have a
Probably
sound.
like 7 o'clock at night.
I don't have a sound effect for that, Joe. There, we
Sounded
do,
more like from
we
the
do
scene in
now.
Little Mermaid.
So-
The girl scene.
That's what I was going with.
We're driving down the road, passing a Wawa, about 7:30 at night. There's a guy just before sundown, a guy with 3 kids on the side of the road, and he's got a cardboard sign of something homemade, Jesus Saves. And then you see his 2 kids holding up, hell is real, and one kid holding up some bullshit, religious sign. I don't even know what that one said. And one didn't have a sign at all, but just running loose up and down the fucking median. And the kids, I swear to God, what were they? 4 between the ages of 4 to 6 years
The boy
old.
that was running rampant was young.
Yeah, he
Like
was
4.
probably 4 years old.
The
Oh,
girls
they
were
were
probably
they were
like
at my
third
last
grade.
show. That's what the
Probably.
was.
So here's the deal. I don't care what your message is, political, religious, car wash. I don't give a fuck.
Don't put your kids in
Don't
traffic.
put your kid, but don't even involve your kids. They don't care who you're voting for. They don't give a fuck about your religion. They're fucking kids. Just let them be kids, and you fucking put them on the road.
True. You
What?
can't fix crazy, man.
I know,
I mean,
but
this is
this
Florida.
is just
All right,
my
if you're
rant.
out at 7 o'clock at night holding the sign Jesus
I
Saves,
know.
Now, here's what you
And
should
here's
have
the thing,
done.
though. The kids were running around almost in traffic.
Yeah.
It would have been safer if he just left them at home.
was it
Yeah.
a school night?
But here's what you
Yes.
need to have done, though.
There you go.
Laura, you should stop, pull over, and get his autograph. Because a year from now, when you see that story in the article in the newspaper that says Florida man did something stupid, you're going to have that guy's autograph.
It's
eBay.
going to be worth nothing.
Instant eBay.
Yeah.
You know what that means? A new studio setup for Drew.
There you go.
A camera that actually works.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, but it's just.
You should have got him on the show.
Hey, I got a guy on the corner, literally down the street from my house, and he just shows up, and some days he's just holding a cross, and he's like blessing all the cars that go by, and he doesn't really say anything, and then he'll just throw like a random karate kick. I love that.
I think I've seen
I'm like,
that dude.
That brightens my day.
Now, where's he at? 'Cause I've seen him. Is he on Providence?
Yeah, he's really literally on the corner of my block.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right there. It's always random. It's always different. Like one day he's holding like a bouquet.
But does
of
he
flowers.
ask for money, or
No, he's just out there, and
he's just
he
doing his
doesn't even
thing?
say anything. He just like kind of points and he kind of blesses you.
Now, are
and
you
then
across?
does-
Is that across from Lowe's? Like, there's
No, they're blocked down.
Okay, because there's like 2 or 3 lights right there, and I've
Right.
seen them like in between that area. But I know who you're talking about.
Where Lowe's is, you go block down.
Now we should get him on the show.
No,
But he doesn't
we
ask for
should
money or
not
anything,
have
though,
those
right?
Crazies in our house. We can take a clip. We
But-
can go record him.
you know
we can
what's-
have a short. And
You don't want
have
them to
all
have your
the-
real address.
No, we do not need him setting up squatter rights.
My
in
3
his spare
squares,
room.
Joe. My 3 words.
You got to put a hood over him, bring him here, and then bring him back, take the hood off.
No, he'll never leave, and he'll then invoke squatter rights, and then I'll have to feed him.
Shit.
No,
Well,
I
so-
told my wife he does that, and then Monday morning he's like, "So, gentlemen, about that business meeting?"
right.
Now we have a woman that hangs out on one of our corners over by
It's called a hooker, Joe.
no, and she doesn't have a sign or anything.
Oh,
She's
is that-
just
oh, no.
she just stands there dance. She just stands there and
No,
dances.
she actually gets. You'll see her with signs.
Oh, she's got signs too.
Yeah. So I mean, I haven't seen her recently, but there's companies that have like the arrow signs, like when they have like new
Yeah.
subdivisions or whatever. She'll sit there and she'll dance with the signs.
But I've
And
seen
then you see her walking on the street wherever she goes to and from in that little intersection.
Yeah.
You see her dancing.
I've seen her in like a couple of different spots just dancing.
least
Yeah.
And every time I think Biggie Shorty from Pootie Tang.
Oh my god.
Just because I dress fine and stand in the corner don't make me a hooker.
Okay.
Are you guys did you see Pootie Tang?
Yeah,
No.
20 years ago.
Oh, you got to see that,
30
Laura.
years ago.
Yeah, that's
That-
one of those movies I'm like, no, I haven't seen it. But then when I watch it, I'm like, oh,
Oh,
yeah, I
yeah.
did see that. And then I forgot about it immediately.
It's such
Yeah.
a terrible movie that it's awesome.
Well, I forgot my water way over there.
I literally give you 2 bottles.
Do you want some
And
whiskey?
there's 2 bottles sitting way over
Some
there.
Scotch whiskey?
No.
You're missing out.
I'll hang out and just twiddle my thumbs. This not drinking shit.
Over in Scotland, they give this to their children.
Yeah, I got
Come
some
on.
water. You know,
Yeah.
They give this to their kids.
Well,
They also leave their kids. Wait, hold on. What countries where they leave their kids in strollers outside in the snow?
Russia.
Is it Russia?
Yep.
Spadanya.
They put them in.
Exactly.
That was daycare.
They put
They
them.
what,
They
yeah.
put them in snow to sleep. Apparently.
Yeah.
Well, they put them
Well,
in
they
their.
go to bars and they leave the kids outside, and it's literally
Oh,
like
no.
it's like golf cart parking in Sun City Center. No, it's just all strollers.
Right. Well,
Hey,
The parents are in there.
when I was on tour over there, they were sitting at the bar, and I actually I asked the bartender when I was up there. I said, "Hey, what's the drinking age here?" He goes, "Can you sit at the bar?" I was like, "I love this place."
Oh my god.
right. I don't think Americans are that responsible to take on let's have the
Well, I mean,
kid that can stand at the bar.
let's look at Russia though too. Like, where would you rather be?
Right now, yeah, I know.
I heard Siberia in the summer is outstanding.
Honestly, man, Japan is looking much nicer lately. Like, there's never any issues in Japan.
Japan was awesome when I was
Japan,
there.
yeah,
I loved it there. I really did. I thought it was a very clean city.
It's
It was
very
yeah.
clean, very clean.
Like, but they have like
You
no,
you been there?
Yeah, only briefly, like just over a day.
like
Oh.
On
they
a
have
missed flight, but
no smoking bans throughout like the whole city. Like, you can't smoke inside. Like, it's a citywide ban and shit like that.
The only problem was when I was there, it was during the anniversary of us bombing.
oh my god.
And we walked up to restaurants and it literally said no Americans
Really?
allowed. Yeah, it was like, wow, would this fly in the States? I don't think so. you know,
Wow,
but,
I didn't know they still had animosity towards us.
We walked into a place and it
We
was
killed-
packed and he said we're closed.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Is
Thanks
it
for making me feel welcome.
is it China or Japan that have the apartments that are literally like 5 feet tall, like the ceiling?
Probably.
That's Japan.
That's not apartments.
Japan.
Those are just like
I never-
hotel rooms.
Yeah.
No.
so-
They
No,
They have
no,
apartments
call it like
too.
micro apartments because they can only build, I guess, the building so high, so they've cut the height. So people are literally walking in and they're walking through their apartments like this and having to duck through doorways, or tall men are having like walk on their knees
Yeah.
pretty much because they can't
I
get around the
personally
apartments.
probably
never
China.
experienced that when I was there.
It's a newer thing. Like
Yeah,
the
it's-
past
It's
few
tough
years.
being 6
But-
feet tall, right?
Yeah, but no, I mean, every place we stayed in was like spotless. It was awesome. So I had
Yeah,
a good
they're
time in
also-
Japan,
yeah.
man.
It's the cleanest place I've ever seen.
Yeah, that and like places in Europe like Prague and all that was just some freaking awesome.
I got
Do
that
the-
on camera.
Do the limbo, baby.
Sorry, gotta grab my drink.
I could have got that for you. Yeah, I drink your beer.
He was
I mean, at
he was
least I could
dropping
do.
hints, but nobody was picking him up.
No,
I picked it up. I just didn't want to pick up the water.
I picked it up. I didn't feel like picking up the water.
So I was just reading the side of this
I
bottle.
can hang with you, man. We're all right. You know,
I was just reading the bottle here, and it's actually owned by
it's a
Dewar's.
can.
Can. Sorry. The can that the bottle came in. It's actually owned by Dewar's.
Oh.
So John Dewar is the founder, and it's actually named after the town where it's actually bottled.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of whiskey, but this is actually really
Yeah.
good.
That's pretty good.
I was telling Garvey
I've got a
before,
bottle of
I was like, I can probably come and bring a
You
different
can't
bottle
come.
every week for like the next 3 months.
You know where I'm going to be for the next 3 months. Let's go, baby.
No, because like I just got so many bottles that you keep. I mean, people buy me a bottle. I
Yeah.
buy a bottle, here and there, and it just,
Yeah, you
I can't drink them
stock up for a
fast
while.
enough, you know?
Yeah.
till I have a really stressful day at work, and then I have to like drink half a bottle, and I'm like fucked.
Oh. Like I did that with the Kraken when I first bought that. I was like,
Oh,
I
God.
need this,
Right?
baby.
Yeah, but this is tasty.
Yeah, I like it. It's good.
I like after the ice kind of like lets it mellow for a little bit, like
Yeah.
10 minutes or so. You know,
Garby
That's a
doesn't
good
know
one.
since he didn't get an ice cube.
that's personal choice. You know,
Yeah.
some people like it neat,
This one I would do with ice next time.
but you have
It smooths it out.
Yeah.
here's the
Yeah, you got a
thing.
little
If you
water
have
in there.
Or a drop of water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
you can't water it down. You got to put ice,
What?
but you can't just put straight water.
Well, actually, that would
You can do
smooth
a
it out a
drop.
little
Yeah,
bit.
you can do
I
a
think
drop.
that's what it is.
I know, but it's like
I know
unless
what you're
it's
saying.
cold. It's
I
like,
feel you. I'm with you. I'm thinking of him.
But here's the thing: you have a friend, and you're at a bar, right? And your friend wants to be cool, so you tell him to order something. You're like, "Oh, got to make sure you order a single malt. You feel important. You look sophisticated. Make sure you order it neat on the rocks."
All right, guys.
That's
And
the only way to order it.
And they won't know the difference.
Eh.
They're like, "Oh yeah, I'm cool."
Oh.
It's
Time for Booter Bang! It's a cool song.
Boot. Bang. Boot. Booter bang. Boot.
I can put it the right angle.
Boot. Booter bang.
I think I'm gonna boot because she's missing teeth.
What?
You gotta miss teeth.
Y'all banging?
We're banging the car too.
Jason bang. Brad and Keller and Lisa have all said boot.
Who's the one eating pizza?
Deciding to have pizza for breakfast.
There you go, pizza for breakfast.
I never heard this.
I'll bang on that one.
Booter bang. Booter bang.
Oh my god.
You really need to
Is this longer than the intro song?
copyright the term Brutal Bang
Booter bang.
before somebody else does.
Yeah.
Probably on crack.
Bang.
You can switch the channels, while we're doing this.
Everyone booted. Who banged? Everybody?
Joe. Joe bang.
Joe bang.
It's pizza for breakfast for me.
Pizza for breakfast.
Leave it alone in case you want to start.
Jason says boot.
I leave it alone. in
That's
case you
awesome.
wanna
Did you
add
just
it
do
on
that?
Video.
It's been around for a little bit. Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Sometimes I
Been
play
around
it,
a
sometimes I don't.
It sounds like it's evolved though.
Well, that was just the longer version.
The long
Yeah.
version.
Laura hates when I play the long version.
It's longer than the intro.
Yeah, it is. It
It's
is.
so longer than the determination of boot or bang.
It is.
Yeah, it's longer than the whole segment.
Yeah.
No, but you gotta copyright that, otherwise someone else is gonna steal
That's
that
what
term.
I said. Trademark that bitch.
Well,
Trademark it.
I already
it's
did.
Jason's
I
song.
want to make
No,
sure he gets some.
we're not talking about the intro. We're talking about the term Brutal Bang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amazing what you can do on your iPhone while everybody's talking about it.
I know, right?
Because
Copyright.
when I searched it on Google Bard, Brutal Bang, the show comes up because that's the only place that it's ever been used so far. So you may as well capitalize on this while you can before other people start using it.
I have the websites. So
What's the website? BuddhaBang.com?
Yeah.
Really?
But then
How
if
is this
somebody,
the first
somebody
we're
else,
hearing about
if
this?
somebody else trademarks it, they can then charge you.
But dude, you know how trademarking is difficult, and we're not that big of a deal to where people are going to rush out to trademark
Don't
Bang.
It's
It's
like
kinda
a demo,
short,
like
you
a
know.
band back in the day.
We
You
worked
just
very
send it
hard
out.
on this.
I
Mail it
know.
to yourself certified and never open
I
it.
know,
There
right?
you go.
Yeah.
But
I
here's
used to
the
do
thing.
that. I probably still have one. Like
If we ever make
in my head.
it's going to be overnight. And then we're going to be screwed because that overnight fame is going to be capitalized on greedy motherfuckers.
And
who
somebody
steal
else
those
is going to
little
steal
terms.
it.
Yep.
And it's more attention to the show, and then boom.
Booter Bang.
Somebody else is going to be selling
And
T-shirts
then I'll
that
never
say
be
hashtag
allowed back
Buddha Bang.
because you'll have big stars on here.
Yeah.
Right?
Who needs that Brad guy that played professionally for
Brad
a minute?
who?
Brad, whatever. Guy that was picky about his pizza.
Right.
I know what you say about me.
All right.
It's all about the beard.
Our first teaching.
You gotta,
First.
you gotta put it in a braid.
I like that. I tried it once. It was awful.
I'm joking.
Like this tight
do
thing.
not.
I was like,
do not do that.
Yeah, I have some friends that do that, and I don't know, it makes the chin look weird when you.
I asked Carrie King about that. I was like, why? I said, doesn't that bother you? He was like,
Yeah.
that's about all I can get out of him.
Grumble, grumble.
Of
Good
all
talk,
the
Carrie.
things, of all the things you could ask about a celebrity guitarist,
There was a lot other than
you ask about that.
that was about 5 drinks in. It's like, by the way, Carrie, kind of like here.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So the first Booter Bang. Teaching assistant found to be drunk.
Bang.
Garvey loves the teachers.
He's hot for teacher.
Yeah.
Teaching
I'm hot for
assistant
teacher.
found to be drunk after student drank from her soft drink bottle full of vodka.
Oh my God. Super bang. Super bang.
So
I
obviously,
get to deal with students too.
this is what Bubs used to do. This is what my brother used to do. They carried around the little, containers and,
The
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 tumblers.
tumblers.
Yeah.
The Nalgene bottle.
Purvis.
Service.
And
Service.
they were always full of fucking something. My brother had the vodka, and vodka seems to be the go-to just because you can't smell it as much.
Yeah, and you
Or
can mix
see
it
it.
with stuff.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
smell it, but
Yeah. So
I mean, it's the cheapest shit. Probably charcoal filtered. And
yeah, the incident happened when a male student from Morgan County Middle School in Georgia pinched a Mountain Dew from the staff member's stash. It was later identified as belonging to 39-year-old Alexandra Nicole Legan Lambert. Now, yeah,
Alexandra or Alexander?
Alexandra.
Nicole.
After taking a gulp, he
Lame.
quickly realized that the
Spicy.
Gene-labeled bottle contained something other than his expected soft drink. The student then threw out the drink and went to alert another teacher. Snitch.
Snitch. You fucking steal from the teacher and then you rat her out.
I stole this.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm offended.
Don't get me in trouble because the teacher's drinking on the job.
Oh, this youth today.
I know.
Why is it so spicy?
That teacher
Won't they just-
that teacher then brought the matter to the principal's office on Thursday afternoon. Lambert was then confronted about the hidden spirits and eventually confessed to unintentionally bringing the alcohol to the school.
Unintentional.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. Blah, blah, blah. It's another 3 paragraphs. I'm not going to bother to read.
Yep.
She is, how old did I say she was?
39.
39. And she has a lot of names. Alexandra Nicole Ligon Lambert.
Ligon?
Ligon. Ligon.
So she's drinking at work,
Yeah.
and she works at a middle school with 12 years
Now
olds.
she accidentally brought the bottle of Mountain.
Oh, bullshit.
The Mountain Dew filled. Or
She
the
was all- she was
vodka
drunk
filled
at
Mountain
the
Dew
time.
bottle from
And she
home.
has the name Ligon.
Yeah.
She was drunk at the time.
So
We're gonna
I
bang.
have a hard time with this
We're
one.
all gonna bang this one.
Oh, I'm banging.
It's a gang bang.
Firm bang.
Well,
Keller's
gang bang,
back.
I'm in.
He said bang.
It's
Yeah,
a bang.
Keller would have
Keller
banged
is
the one
back.
last week too.
Keller's back with a bang.
Woohoo.
You gotta
Gotta
follow
get him.
Keller. He's always right.
Let's see if we can.
So you said bang, Brad?
He's the show's #1 fan.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go on and women's actually say bang this time.
Okay.
He's got a history with Little Spinner.
It's also 4 o'clock in the afternoon
Does
for him,
have a
so
history with
you
Little
know.
Spinner.
Garby?
Oh, bang.
Garby, yeah.
Garby's
Firm
banging.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone's banging this one.
All right.
So you know what? I'm gonna go against it. I'm gonna say boo.
Oh, you're
Oh,
wrong.
okay.
You're wrong on this one.
Against the grain as I sneeze.
All right.
And blow on your eardrums.
Pajama Joe.
Bang.
Banging.
Everyone's banging except for me.
Okay.
Bang.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's
Very
show her.
quickly, sir.
And I got pajamas
oh,
on.
come on.
No, hold
The
on.
only time I do this shit, right?
Hold
Damn.
on. It's all about the lighting because you put her in a different light and a little bit of makeup. She's all, you know.
This is a Jerry Seinfeld episode.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
bad lighting.
Exactly.
The bags under the eyes and the mousy look is
She has
definitely
like the
the
big
bad
eyes,
lighting.
like the thing from Lord of the Rings. She looks like that little gremlin thing. And a
Gollum?
She
hamster.
just
Yeah.
looks like a total
like,
lush.
like Gollum, baby. Yeah.
She is a lush.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
She's also
There's a
blowing a
lot of
point.
drinking on that face.
Oh yeah.
She's also blowing a .25 at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. That's not all she's blowing.
But also, too, she's probably not blowing that in the morning. She's just still drunk from the night before.
No.
No, she's
That was-
maintaining for about 7 months.
There you
Just
go.
That
it
was
never goes
breakfast.
down to
Yeah.
hangover.
No, I'm sure
That
she's
was
a good
breakfast.
time, but
Oh, yeah, for sure.
not interested. Thanks.
Why
Why
not?
waste your good time when you're at school with kids? You just got to keep it to where you can tolerate them.
The
That's
one
what-
time
Then
I
you had a
follow
good
the
time.
crowd.
Uh,
See what happens with peer pressure is a mother.
All right, Joe, I can't read this story without it showing up on your monitor.
I won't look.
So don't look because.
Don't worry, I'll look at Garvey.
Boo.
Look deep
I have
into
a
his eyes.
monitor right here. That's why I can see what he's
It's
doing
boo.
here.
Yeah.
I'll put
Okay.
my hand up. I can't
Now
see
this is a male-female booter bang.
it.
All
Oh.
right.
Oh.
All right. So a couple wanted for the murder of a Houston County man
Bang.
Bang.
were arrested over the
Like
weekend.
a Bonnie and Clyde.
33-year-old Courtney Ingram and 31-year-old Richard Bishop Jr. were taken into custody Saturday night by Eufaula police.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. Following their arrest,
They're from
Ingram
Africa. I'm
and
gonna
I was going to say
Bishop.
what the town they're from, and I was like, boot.
It says Alabama, Dothan, Alabama.
Alabama.
Umfala, umfala, umfala.
It says following their arrest, Ingram and Bishop were taken to the Dothan Police Department. Dothan.
Dothan.
Dothan. They are both charged with murder for the death of Patrick Parrish.
Oh, Pat's my buddy.
According to Dothan Police, Lieutenant Scott Owens, Parrish's body was found under his house in the 1300 block of Coe-Dairy Road after officers conducted a welfare check on May 8th. So the positioning of the body was indicative of foul play, and investigators were called to the scene. Yada yada. So they killed the dude, put him under a house, then hauled ass. They are caught later. Garby, boot or bang? Male, female, boot or bang?
Man, all of it feels like a boot.
Yep.
Okay.
What?
Alabama?
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. And
Mr. Brad.
Mr. Brad.
Boot.
Booting. Okay.
Got to give Keller a little bit of time. He's his response to from the last one.
A
I
little
want to
late.
say bang because murder is hot. But
Murder's hot.
It's a new song title,
I
Brad.
am feeling a little tingly about that, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
can you make it? Can you your next song single "Murder is Hot"?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good song.
If not, Doyle's going to.
You kidding me? I already got it halfway written in my head.
She's-
Picked
she-
up a guitar. Yet.
She's
Give me
sending.
my guitar.
Yeah.
Can you put a little thank you line to me on your album? Thank you.
Murder makes
Oh,
me
you're
horny.
all getting a shout. On
But
that.
the town name or the county name makes it sound very redneck, so I wonder how many teeth they have between the two of them.
Man.
So I'm gonna go with bang just because I booted the last one.
I
So I'll
say
bang them
a,
both.
I say a baker's dozen.
And Brad's song is going to be Murder Makes Me Horny.
Mmm.
No,
Okay.
murder is
All right.
hot.
Yeah.
Like that.
Pajama Joe. Boot
I
or
like
bang?
that. I love the show.
It's got to be a boot. It's Alabama. You got to boot this.
Okay.
You're saying you would boot all Alabamans?
Yes. Yes. 100%.
All right. Still no response from Kel. I saw something move over
I
there.
think he said,
Who is MB? Murder makes me
Sure.
hot. Oh,
oh,
they just
delete it.
their
Oh my
comment.
God. They were like, wait, this is on the internet.
Right. Who is MB? You mysterious watcher. Who are you?
I don't know. It's probably.
Alabama?
Murderous bastard.
Murder babe.
right.
Wasn't he in Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
all right. No Keller.
He was
Nope.
a pal of old
All right.
dirty bastard.
We're gonna go ahead and move on.
ODB.
ODB,
Murder makes
baby.
me hot is back. He
Okay.
added a laughing emoji.
Okay.
You don't need to laugh. We all agree.
Now is that his username?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Wu-Tang!
He or she.
Oh,
Very good.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Here we go. You ready?
Yep. Go.
did it.
All right. Here is.
Gross.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not kicking her out of
I mean,
bed.
you
She's
can't
not
really
gonna
see
kick
her
that
very
back.
well, but
That's him.
he's got no arms
Got no arms.
and no legs either.
That's
There was
a
a- there-
former
there was
member
a-
of Must Not Kill.
There was another photo up here.
He quit the
That,
band
Yeah,
because he
is
had
Is that the
killed.
guy?
No. You
Oh,
gotta go
is that
through all
her?
the ads.
no, but there was another photo. But yeah.
I mean,
She's definitely hot. And look at all of her teeth.
she's got teeth. Okay. So we're banging just because she's got teeth?
I want to.
The veneers.
Exactly. Yeah.
I want to see if it'll replay.
Nope, because it's gonna go back to the.
No, this is bullshit. There was another photo of them. Where the hell did it go?
Oh, is that one Drew? He went past.
Let me try to
Well,
link
it's
it.
like a
Oh,
Drew
there
shot
it is.
Oh.
Oh, you got a little tattoo. over
Look.
the eye. How
See?
sweet. No, there you
Oh,
go.
that's.
Those are old mug shots because that's not her on the.
That is her.
Well, I know, but that looks like an old mug shot. She has dark hair. It looks like in the
Yeah,
arrest
yeah.
photo.
The other one was black and white. That's why. Wasn't it black and white?
No.
No, it was like a nighttime photo.
Yeah,
I'm going with black and white. I don't care what you guys say.
I'm going with you're going blind.
I stand by my boot.
You're booting?
Yep.
That's
What?
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, she might have a meth pipe in her.
She doesn't look
She's
anything
definitely-
like the other
She's,
photo.
I'm
she's
not,
definitely got a meth pipe in.
I'm not kicking her out of bed for that. Come on.
Oh, a little meth pipe.
Yeah.
Come on, yeah.
All right.
Do you have the guy from
A little
Arizona?
homicide, little meth pipe.
No.
No? I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Sounds like an episode of Breaking Bad.
All right, Joe, close your eyes real quick.
I'm not looking. I'll look
All
this way.
Oh, man. Shut up. Damn it. What the
What?
fuck just
What did you
happened?
do?
I don't know.
He probably gonna pop up bad.
Hold on. Oh, Laura, you
What?
I gotta
cheating.
grab a
I
voodoo.
didn't check.
Why are you doing this? I'm not signing up for your bullshit.
Oh, is it one of those? You've reached
All right.
your number of reads.
I don't know. All right. Let's small talk until Brad gets back. Brad had to go take a wee.
Using Drinking with Drew podcast, right?
Yep.
Okay.
No, well, or I mean, yeah, you can email it to me. Yeah, drinkingwithdrewpodcast@gmail.com.
This one is a Buddha Bank for the ladies.
Oh, jeez.
If
And that means
our
Garvey.
ladies are on the line.
Well,
we have
Lisa's
a-
on her way
Well,
Lisa's
home.
hello. I'm here. What am
No, I'm
I?
saying, like, say-
Chopped liver?
No, I understand you're here, but I'm saying like wait till Lisa's on the line as well.
Yeah,
If you want.
Lisa is
I
on her
sent
way
you
home.
one.
She, for some reason, Lisa doesn't watch the show from her phone. Like she'll be on the subway
Well,
on the way home.
In the
I don't
subways,
get signal. in
you
the
used to
subway.
not get a signal, but now I think they do get like a public Wi-Fi, but you have to like connect to like the public Wi-Fi, and
And
you
you
don't
gotta
want to
be
do
on
that.
your toes in New York. People getting pushed in front of trains.
Yeah, New
dangerous.
York is weird.
Head on a swivel.
And she lives in Brooklyn, right? So she has to go underneath the water, so you probably lose signal as you go underneath there.
Sure,
Not that you would know.
I would not. All right, you ready?
I'm back. He
You-
can
you-
continue.
You ready?
Oh, Ow.
That is not the sweet. What you call it? The AMRA or whatever.
ASMR.
ASMR. All right. So a woman faces
AMRA.
charges. A woman faces.
USSR.
Shut up.
You don't know how lucky you are, boy.
Garby's got to go in 10
Back
seconds.
in the USSR.
That's close.
A woman faces charges after breaking into a Naples home Wednesday and giving the resident an unwanted hug. Natalie
I sent
Just
this
go
to
in and
you,
hug them.
so I can see it all I want.
Natalie
Just go in and hug them.
Natalie Lynn Slavic, 47, who runs a social media company called Natalie Knows Naples. I really wanted that to say nipples.
Probably has nipples too.
It's not, yeah, I'm guessing. she
Natalie
does.
knows nipples.
Natalie
By the
Knows
way.
Naples was charged with trespassing in an occupied
What's in my hand?
structure.
No, Brad knows nothing.
The resident, a 79-year-old woman, told the police that the woman later identified as Slavic entered the home while she was inside without permission. After giving the woman a hug, Slavic made herself at home, sitting in a living room chair, resting on a bed, and jumping into the pool before leaving the home. Slavic, a resident of unincorporated Collier County, is currently on probation in Florida for a 2020 charge of resisting arrest with an officer. Yada yada. I don't see.
Oh, wait.
I sent you a separate link to her Instagram page.
You did, but
I did.
Oh,
Hang on. She went from the living room to a bed to the pool.
yeah.
Couch.
And
Didn't
then
say-
bounced.
So she went around the house. Like, she
Yeah.
wasn't just like, come in, give a hug, and run out. She
She's like
sat,
Goldilocks.
she hung out. She made herself a drink. She had an afternoon snack. She watched Blue's Clues on TV. I don't know what the fuck she did, but she was there a while. She was hanging out.
Yeah.
Right, but
She's part of the family now. She's
But-
got squatters' rights.
here's the
You
deal.
can't kick that bitch out.
It's not burglary because she didn't commit a crime.
She didn't steal anything.
Right. So if you break into a house and you just chill out, you sit on the couch, you watch TV with the dude, that's just trespassing.
That's
It
it's
but
stealing
not
electricity.
breaking a window. You
doesn't
can't, like,
matter.
break-
You can't commit any crime. If you go to the
Right.
fridge and you take a beer, if you flush the toilet and you use water, I mean that's very extreme.
Using the
But-
TV as electricity.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you have to have the intent to commit a crime while you're in the house, kind of thing.
Okay.
So, trespassing, it's a house, it was occupied, so it's trespassing of an occupied dwelling. But here we go. 47 years old,
She hugged
Natalie
them.
Lynn Slavic. Garby, boot or bang?
47.
I'm booting.
You're
She's
booting.
she's an older woman.
She has a social media presence.
It's true.
I'm booting, not because of the age. Just sounds a little
Okay. Little skanky?
crazy.
Joe.
Okay.
I'm gonna bang this one.
You're banging.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, 100%.
Brad.
Even though I'm a little aversion to like the
Brad is
Russians
booting.
these days, but
Okay.
If she's bathing in the pool, there's something up.
we're banging this one.
She rather smell like chlorine. You know what I mean?
At least it's clean. It's hygienic.
And Keller says boot.
Oh.
Keller is booting.
I may have to change my vote because Keller's always right. Keller always seems to be right, but I have to stick with my bang though.
Okay.
I can't answer because I sent her.
You did. Okay. All right, let's show it.
She's 47.
No,
Wow.
she's like
It
eight.
says
She's
47.
Like, she's got to be like
Go
67.
to Instagram
Seriously,
and
that
look
is
up
bad.
Natalie Knows Naples, and you
And
see her
victory
like,
is mine.
you see her in a bathing suit. She
Really?
looks like she lives like
I mean that might work for like 1 or 2 nights, but you know.
Let's see what
just
we
do
can pull up.
Instagram at Instagram at the
Well,
end.
I'm just pulling up images. Hang on.
She does
no.
YouTube
Hello.
stuff, social media.
Yeah, just put in Instagram and go to the.
I don't do Instagram on my computer. It's only an app on my phone.
If you just put Instagram, it'll pull the link up.
He's got like 900 screens open.
Lunch Lady Land.
Right. She does look like a lunch
You
lady.
don't have to do Instagram. You just
What?
get
She wants you to type Instagram
to the
in the
end of
Google.
Natalie Knows Naples.
She wants you to put Instagram in Google.
Natalie Knows Naples Instagram, and it'll pull up her Instagram page.
Is that how you did it?
Yes. Well,
All right. Let's see what we got.
Click images.
no, just go.
That's
to the
not her.
links. Go to all. Go to the first one. There
That's
we go.
not her.
No,
That's her.
No
That's
way.
her.
That's her.
Okay.
That's her.
Yeah. She's 47.
And if you click here,
Uh huh.
it'll take you to her full page.
Okay.
Well, 47 is the new 87.
I mean,
Apparently.
see, it's making me to enlarge the photos. I got to log in.
Okay.
Log in.
No, for nothing,
I mean,
but I look
There you
her.
go.
That's her. I mean,
Oh.
she
Yeah.
looks younger in this photo, but still,
That one, she looks younger.
47.
That's still, yeah. Wow.
Like this one here, the flowers. She still looks much older than 47. Sorry, Natalie, but
Well,
okay.
if you're watching, please come on the show so we can interview you about
No,
this.
I don't think her ass trying to go around making herself at home.
All right, we got something from Joe.
For the ladies.
Okay, Arizona man sentenced to life in prison for burying wife alive in hand-dug grave.
Bang.
Okay.
Nope, I watched that movie Buried Alive as a kid, and it traumatized me.
So does he not believe in shovels? Is that the problem? Or-
I think he used the shovel, but he did it by hand. Like he didn't use it like a backhoe or something.
And
Oh,
buried
well.
alive.
Well, I'm less than. I'm
But he
less,
buried her alive. That's the
if
important
you
part.
say you dug a grave by hand, you're
That
like
sounds like
doggy
you're by hand,
paddling.
yeah.
You're.
Hey,
dug-
when I dug my graves, always use
I mean-
cobalt shovel.
I mean,
and-
seriously,
Oh,
I make
wait a
them,
minute.
I make them
That's
dig
much.
their own grave. They have to dig their own grave.
That's the easiest way to do
We
it.
just lost
Exactly.
we just lost Cobalt as a sponsor.
Yeah.
Lowe's just dropped out.
Aw.
Yeah.
I love cobalt tools when you're digging graves. I mean, I don't know. Come
Actually,
on, guys.
There
Good
goes
Lord.
there goes Lowe's.
I'm
You gotta go to Ace Hardware. That's all.
I'm debating on buying a edger, Joe. So I'm
Debating.
probably gonna go.
I heard Jason's good at that.
So yeah, Home Depot hooked me up. Okay.
Is the edging made of metal?
Yes. All right. A Prescott, Arizona
It's
man
weird.
was sentenced to life in prison without possibility of parole after pleading guilty to murdering his wife by burying her alive in 2017. Yavapai County Attorney Dennis
I
McGrain
could skip all that.
said 62-year-old David Michael Pigioni was sentenced to spend the rest of his life in prison, yada, yada. 39-year-old Sandra Pigioni was his wife. So that's it. He buried his wife. Okay. Put her bang Garby.
He's 62 and his wife was 39.
So did he like hog tie her or something where she couldn't like fight?
I don't know. Joe doesn't want me to read the details.
No,
so-
just the bullshit stuff. You could read the rest.
Well, I mean, does it go into it?
I would boot if I were a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's
Dude.
hog tying involved,
Then you're
tell me
banging?
about it, but do it very slowly.
I can't.
So at least you could enjoy it.
All
I
right.
need something out of this show, man. Come on.
All right. While the two were separated, they lived in the same home with their two young daughters. Pagione's suspicious disappearance leading to a massive manhunt. Sandra Pigioni's body was found bound and gagged and packing tape
Now we're talking.
in a hand-dug grave in a remote area near Prescott. So that's it. Brad, you said you're
she was
definitely
buried alive though.
I don't know. I gotta soak all that in.
No.
Yeah, I mean that's got to be like, I don't know, man. But I used to have a fear of drowning, but I actually heard that's a very peaceful way to die. But
Just accept it and let it go.
well, but suffocating, it's got to be the same thing as drowning, right? You're just losing air. You're losing oxygen.
Yeah, but you kind of it sucks when you know you're dying.
Well,
Like if you don't know you're dying and you get hit by a bus, like it sucks. But at
No.
least it's like you don't know it. It's like boom, instantaneous.
right.
If
But,
you know you're dying,
If
you're
your
like,
back is
fuck,
to the
I'm gonna be
bus.
dead in 3 minutes.
but when I
what am I
died,
supposed to do when I'm
Well,
dead in 3 minutes?
Was she conscious? He could have like
She-
gave her a knockout drug of some kind and then put
She-
her in a hole. That's
she
what they
would-
would hog tie her.
She was conscious for at least 5 minutes and she struggled to get out.
Fuck.
well, here's the thing. When I died, when I was 8 years old, my mom said she was like next to me and she could hear me screaming and yelling like I was in pain. But I don't remember any pain. I remember like being above, like I was like 75 feet, 100 feet in the, like my visual was down and I could see the fog and the pine trees and like I could see the whole scene. Like I was not in my body and it was peaceful. No, I didn't hear any noise at all.
Brad doesn't know the story.
Wait
He
a
doesn't
minute.
know what's going on.
No, this is real.
You
Yeah.
missed that episode.
There's a lot of what the fuck.
You missed that episode.
I'm looking at everybody. They're just like chilling, like the fucking Drew story about dying again. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, he was in a car accident and he was able to see like an extra body experience.
You were in a car
out of body.
accident.
Out of body,
Yeah,
extra
yeah.
body, same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I was 8 years old, me and my mom, my brother were driving to West Virginia. We got off the road in, I think, Spartan, South Carolina, and we got gas.
Spartanburg.
Maybe, yeah. And we were getting gas, and we were going across to get peaches. And when we went across, we got T-boned by this guy that was doing like 90-some-odd miles an hour or some shit.
Holy shit.
And hit right where I was fucking sitting in the passenger seat.
Wow.
So I got immediately pushed down. My head knocked out the stereo. The gear shift went into my stomach. Like, it was a really bad accident. And
Wow.
somehow my mom...
Why you don't drive a stick shift?
Well,
or run red lights.
no, there was no light. There was no light. Yeah, no, yeah. So, but I can't find the photos of this fucking crash. The car, I don't know what happened to him. I got to find him. I know I have him somewhere. But either way, yeah, that's what happened. But the dying part, I flatlined like per the medical records for like 27 seconds or something. So the dying part was very peaceful. But yeah, like Joe said, it was like an impact out of the blue. It wasn't like I'm going to take you to a hole and like bury you like one,
Like, you don't know
one
you
shovel
don't,
at
you
a
don't know
time.
it's coming.
Yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
a Kill Bill situation.
Right.
Getting
So
buried alive,
Exactly.
you know?
there's definitely like some mental trauma, like, but I'm very curious as to at what level your body kind of leaves the mental state and just that
you answered
cross
a lot
that
of
line.
questions why you love my band right now. Because obviously there was some oxygen thing going
Yeah,
on there.
exactly.
And I've listened to your band and it feels like dying.
I know, and that's why I say all the time, and I'm just like, this guy loves my fucking music. I should probably
Right.
come to the show.
Exactly. So anywho,
Well, I'm glad you're alive, my friend.
yeah, I'm making the best of it, you know.
Because what would I be doing on a Tuesday?
And I should have been dead many other times outside of that. So I do have a few lives apparently.
He came back to life just for the show.
Yeah. Garby, booter bang.
And this is a dude, so don't be
Oh,
shy
no,
about
I'm still booting.
You're booting. Okay.
Oh, Joe can't. He just sent it.
Joe sent it. So Brad, what was your final
Joe's
answer?
busy drinking more whiskey.
No dudes.
No juice.
No dudes.
Okay.
You know,
I got drum fill for that. That's not making that dude.
I'm just picking randos here.
Wait, hold on. I have a question.
Yeah.
What was the story again? We got so sidetracked about you dying that I forgot what the story was.
he buried his wife alive.
Oh, that's right. Boot. Yeah. No.
Okay. That was a volcano erupting apparently. All right. Anybody in the comments booting or banging?
Keller
Is
boot.
Is
Keller
Lisa on
booted.
there?
Keller
Okay. All right. Let's see what we're doing here.
Oh boy.
Yep. He looks like your local guy serving ice cream out of the
What
ice
is-
cream
what
truck.
is he? He's
He
what,
looks like he
62?
owns an Italian pizza parlor.
And his
Italian
wife was
pizza shop.
39?
He looks like he's got a stockpile of
Yeah.
Hot
How did
Wheels.
this guy get a 39-year-old wife?
We don't know what she looked like.
Maybe she looked like the 47-year-old.
Maybe she broke into houses
I
and
think
gave
that was my
hugs.
old tour manager.
All right. Are we done with booter bangs?
And I was going to send
Oh,
this to
you're
the
asking
group
us
and
that?
say something like, Laura, hey, watch out. This is still an option.
Right.
Be careful.
Looks like the South Fork Homeowners Association president, maybe.
Stop
What?
saying it.
What? Nobody's listening.
Mm-hmm.
Promise.
5 viewers. We had 6 a second ago.
What?
And we get like tens and tens of views.
We do. Per Katie Morgan.
That's what
Until
Katie
we got
Morgan
into that
says.
whole Drew almost died story, and everyone
Yeah. But,
took
yeah.
the fuck off.
All right, so we got this
Katie
story.
Morgan loves the show.
She does. She watches
She's a
all the
big fan.
time while she masturbates.
Yeah.
All right.
So
She actually said she was going to mention us on the next video that they put on youjizz.com.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
specifically Garby.
They were going to jizz right on one of our stickers.
Yes.
Nice.
And use the stickers as
Pasties.
pasties. Garby, did you hear that the governor has submitted a bill and he wants to basically make strippers 21 and up only?
21 and older.
No more 18-year-old strippers at the club. Boot or bang?
Well, hold on. We have to understand this. What does a bang mean in this case? Does this a bang mean like you agree with it or you
That was
disagree
so
with
left field, man. It was just like,
That's perfect.
If
you know, 21 or 18, boot or bang.
are you banging that idea? Do you like it, or are you booting it because you don't
That's a
like
good.
it?
I mean, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Give them a little more practice first before they get on the stage.
I'll bang that idea.
But here's the thing: the theory is you're old enough to serve your country, you're old enough to like be an adult, but
They still can't drink.
You
Well,
can't,
exactly.
and-
I was thinking of it from an alcohol perspective.
You
Well,
don't want to bang a stripper that's sober.
right, but a patron has to be 18 years old to get into a strip club, assuming it's full nude. They can't drink. They have to go in and watch 21 and up. They can't watch
I
an
can't
18
bang
year old.
sober though.
You never bang sober.
I can't bang sober.
Well,
I think the 21-year-old thing is
I think, you know-
ridiculous anyhow. I mean, if
think
if they're
so?
recruiting kids into the service, you should be able to drink.
yeah, well, yeah,
my
that's
thing.
yeah.
I mean,
I had
It
a,
was-
Not
my brother's-
drink, it's-
my brother was
it's
older.
Stripping. It's not. It's to be strippers. Not
Do you guys
to
want
be
another ice cube?
patrons
no,
in
no,
a
I
strip
understand that, but I mean, even going in, that's what I'm getting at. If you're going into an establishment like that, you should be able to be. I mean, if you can serve the country, you should be able to go into a bar and get a drink, and that's my thing. I mean, to raise it to 21 just seems.
well,
You know, why aren't they recruiting kids at 21 for the service?
the drinking age is 21 because and states have the option to have the drinking age lower than 21, but if they have it lower than 21, then they don't get federal funding for their highways.
Right. It's a
Well, then you're kind of pigeonholed into.
I'm just saying
Yeah,
that's
I
what it
get
is. Yeah.
yeah.
it's
So-
a Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
Yeah.
They have lobbyists that blow up the fucking legislators and whatnot. but-
Damn mad.
yeah.
Because individual states have the option to have the drinking age
No, I
whatever
get
they
that,
want.
but you know,
Yeah.
when coming from me being on tour and going on all over the world and just being able to see other countries and kids.
Yeah,
you know,
if you can
18-year-olds
sit at the
going to
bar, you can
bars.
drink.
Exactly. To me, it's and they're responsible for themselves. I mean,
Well, it's
how
like-
come we
I
don't
mean,
have
I
more
was
of
ser-
that kind of
I-
liberation here?
When
and
I was in
everybody trying
Italy,
to-
I was served at 15.
right.
What was
I
her
didn't,
name?
and I was like, I
His
drank
name.
it, and I was like, oh, and I was like, I was too stupid to order a drink that I didn't like. But at 15, they served me,
And now look at you.
and look at me
Now
now.
you're drinking single.
Now I
malt.
wear pajamas on a Tuesday night.
And you get 14,000 views.
Yeah, riding a lawnmower.
But even on a motorcycle, if you're under 21, you get a red tag that says under 21.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What,
Oh,
kind
the
of, what do you mean a
licenses
tag?
too. They have the.
Yeah,
thing on it.
it's-
I mean,
It's-
my son's license was like that.
Yeah.
What are you doing there? With your hand? You were.
Well, you're doing it out of camera. You
Yeah.
gotta
Oh,
raise
yeah.
What do you
it.
mean by a red tag, though?
It's a red and white tag that says
Yeah.
under
Like a
21.
license plate?
It says
Yeah.
under
Yeah,
21.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I has license too. Well,
Yeah.
Oh, the license, they actually do it vertical instead of
Yeah.
horizontal. That's only in Florida. They didn't do that in New York.
Oh.
No, I think
I
if
don't
it,
live there anymore.
I think if
Well,
it
you know, I did when I was that age.
Oh,
You know,
Go ahead, Garby.
I
No,
did too.
I don't know if you remember that far back.
No,
I was just saying,
don't.
I think if
I
an 18-year-old
remember
wants to
this
strip,
guy
whatever.
coming down the mountain carrying
what?
these
Remember,
tablets,
49 is the new 60.
saying something about commandments or something. I don't know. We all thought he was crazy.
What, Garby? What?
Yo, no, I was just saying, yeah, if an 18-year-old wants to strip, let her strip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as a patron, I think I prefer just 21
Yeah,
and
I
up.
mean, as a patron, you going in, I would prefer to
I
see
prefer
like a
21 up.
36, nice
Well, yeah.
36-year-old, you know? With,
Oh, but if you see, hold on. Okay.
I mean, you don't want to coming out in like SpongeBob pajamas or
Hold
anything
on.
like that, you know?
So
You
Two
like
sides
the
to the coin.
SpongeBob?
I'm thinking that
like
they
the SpongeBob
decided.
too.
He's like, ooh, let me play with my beard.
I'm just gonna sit
You
and
look
let
at
the
the
camera sit
SpongeBob.
on me.
Let me play with my beard.
yeah, we'll just do this. All right, go ahead.
No, I think well, you muted me. Wrong
Sorry,
one.
wrong one.
Jesus. I think the idea behind it is to force the young women who were like fresh out of high school or whatever to do something other than make easy money. Anybody can go to a strip club.
What do you
and
think
start making
OnlyFans
hundreds of
is?
dollars. Well, that too. Yeah, but
You can.
but it's to force them to do something other than
strip.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
but it's
So
also
great.
it's-
That's that mentality. Okay, but at the same time, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. The whole 36-year-old strippers. I don't think if a 36-year-old woman is going in a strip for the first time, that's not gonna happen.
I didn't say
I want
first
to see. I
time.
want to see how she
Hold on.
dances.
She's been stripping for a long time,
Yeah.
which means she's probably
Right.
doing other things for a long time, which
Yes.
means she has been rode hard. What's the terminology? And put out wet, whatever
Put
the
up
hell it
wet.
is.
Road hard, put up wet.
Yes, thank you. You're not going to find a good-looking 36-year-old stripper. At least
Why not?
Yeah, I disagree.
Yeah,
I like to
disagree,
see
too.
it.
I will be the first to admit it if I'm wrong when I see it, but I have yet to
They've been
see-
stripping for a long time. They're in
36
shape.
is 36 is the new 39. Come on.
Sounds like a show field trip is in order.
Yes.
Hold on, but being a stripper and like
and it's
stripping
expensible
because you have a
too.
pole in your house are two different things.
It's a reimbursable expense.
Hey, I worked at my aunt's strip club in New York,
Nice.
bouncing.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, those
Your aunt
18-year-old
owns a
chicks that
Wait,
come
wait, wait.
in there. Hold
Johnny-
on a second.
Johnny's-
Hold on,
is it
hold on,
John-
before the jokes come in.
Was it Johnny's Go-Go
No.
and Monticello?
No,
Jo-
no. Holy shit.
Joe's got to know.
That place.
Johnny's go. Man, only you would know that fucking place. Holy shit.
It's closed now though.
No, my aunt owned
He
it.
died. He died a few years ago.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Yeah, I remember
sad.
that joint. Oh, my
Johnny
God.
can't go no mo.
That was gross.
Johnny's dead.
I'll tell you what, the girls that rolled in there that were like 18, 19 years old knew exactly what they were doing. I,
Yeah.
know, I get your perspective of it, Laura, but they knew exactly what they're doing.
No, I'm not
Because-
saying they don't know what they're doing.
No,
I'm
no,
saying
no.
do something else with their life other than like strip. Like just
Yeah,
not make
trust me.
because stripping is a very easy way to get into like
Yeah.
hooking
All right.
and doing
Listen.
drugs, like because you want to get through the night
No,
or
no,
whatever.
no.
So it's
Trust me.
it's a slippery slope if you.
It
know.
also depends on what
Everyone-
kind of town you come from.
Right. Trust me. Everyone that came in there, because they would come up to me because I was watching the door, and they'd be like, hey, and give me some BS about whatever they're doing. I'm like, all right, why are you really here? And they're like, because I want to get a Mercedes and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And they're all thinking that. Every one of them. They'll give me this whole, oh, I'm a single mom, and I'm this,
I'm working
I'm
my
that.
way through school.
Right, I'm going through. Yes, going through school was like a big thing, and I would just go, all right, now tell me the real story. That's all I would have to say. They're like, oh, I want to get it. I want to get a Mercedes. I want to get this, and I want to move out of this town. I'm like, yeah, don't BS me. I got to protect you, so don't BS me.
Yeah.
So every one of them knew exactly what they were.
Well,
I'm not saying they don't know what they're
yeah,
doing.
trust me. When they get into that, they're already,
Yeah.
you know, they're
When-
just after the
Having
cash.
having to wait until they're 21 just means they probably start hooking earlier.
right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
mean,
exactly.
The whole point is to try to like prevent like sex trafficking.
Sure.
Yeah, and again, I'm not
Oh, I
saying
get
that
that.
is the only
mean-
way to have. I'm just saying that's probably their mentality for making this law, like to try and force them to do something else
Like-
other than stripping, like go to school, go serve your. I'm not saying that's how everyone ends up, or it should be. I'm just
Maybe
saying
they
that's
should have a
their
college
mentality
course
behind
that
it.
teaches them how to do it right.
There you go.
They're too worried
By the
about
time they
teaching
graduate
Taylor
at
Swift
21,
college courses.
By the time they graduate college at 21, they'll be good at it.
Tonight's show is drinking with Joe.
Paul School University.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting back.
Yeah, I mean,
It's all
you know,
good.
shut
I
the
need
fuck
to.
up.
I need to save my energy.
So how much, what kind of shenanigans went on at that strip club, or did you guys run a tight ship?
It was pretty tight. no. It was,
Should I
it was
ask which
pretty
one it
tight.
is? Because I might know it.
Yeah, no, it was my aunt and myself, and then her husband, all like actually ran the ship there. So it was pretty tight. But there was one night. You guys will love this story.
Should I get some?
Thank
some
God for the single malt.
Is it better than Drew dying?
I'm just gonna talk a lot of shit.
I refilled my single malt, and I pulled a very healthy pour.
Yeah, you did the first
I had a
one.
very healthy pour.
The only time it was bad was we were counting at the end of the night. So it's like 4 a.m. and we're just rounding up all the cash, you know.
All the singles.
And exactly. Well, no, with the bar it was a
They're
little
covered in jizz.
So we're sitting there, covered in jizz. But no, it was like we're cashing out at the end of the night, and there were some girls in the dressing room just getting cleaned up and going home.
Cleaned up.
And before I knew it, it was like a scene from a freaking movie, dude. The two girls just ended up busting through the dressing room door on top of the pool table. They've been fighting for like
Two strippers?
I'm talking this, dude.
Oh my god.
Two strippers, though?
Two strippers going at it. Hair, blood, everything.
What?
I was like, They literally went to stand up by the time I got there, and they both collapsed.
Holy
They
shit!
were beating the hell out of each other.
Over what?
Now you have to
Cocaine.
realize where this is
Oh
though.
my god!
The one girl thought she stole her
cocaine.
8-ball, and the other girl didn't,
my God.
and all that shit. And we were like, "You're both out of here.
That's- yeah,
You're
yeah.
gone."
Simon!
It was the craziest freaking night, dude.
Oh
I
my
ever.
Now,
God.
you have to realize where this is though. This is like Middletown, which is like an hour and a half or 2 hours like north of like anywhere that's civilization. It's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Oh yeah,
There's really not much around there
yeah.
except like a taxidermy place and like a
Yeah.
butcher shop. You know, there's nothing going on out there.
That's awesome.
So
Except for fighting strippers.
It's-
That's
it's-
that's amazing.
That
it's
was-
literally
but-
an hour and a half from New York City, but there's
Yeah.
nothing going on out there.
No.
So this
it's
is all.
usually
This is
pretty
the
dead.
excitement they have.
for
That's pretty
for
good.
something like
Yeah.
that. Like
That's-
literally, we're at the bar, and it's like crash. We're
That's amazing.
it was. Oh my god, they were
Wow.
a bloody mess. I never seen two people going at. I've never
Now-
even seen
awesome.
dudes
now,
going at.
now
it that bad.
strippers are funny like world.
Oh yeah.
So I have a friend from Binghamton. I went to college in Binghamton. Binghamton's about probably 2 hours further from where you are. Now Binghamton is considered a big city compared to the small towns of upstate New York. It's considered a city even though people from the city think it's like a small little town.
You heading out?
Now,
Garby is out.
nice meeting you. Take care.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure meeting you. So I have a buddy who is actually from there, and he says like he went to a strip club, and it was awkward for him because he's like, oh, I was in math class with that girl. He's like, yo, I went to high school with this girl. Like he can't go to strip clubs because he would recognize the strippers. He's like, yo, you were in my homeroom.
You know what was weird though? Like being there, I never ran across that, and I thought for sure I was gonna say, "Oh my god, that's the girl."
Yeah.
I went to. And I never. The
I've-
only girl
I've
I
never
ever
seen-
And that's a small town too. I
I
mean,
know.
I've been to Middle.
And
I know
was-
Middletown well enough.
Yeah, I knew one girl that I did go to school with that danced, but she actually danced at another club, and I never saw her.
Not at
perform or
Johnny's,
anything,
though, right?
But she never came to the bar I was working at, so it was odd. Like I was always thinking, "Oh, great, I'm going to see." The girl I thought was the honor roll chick up there, But I never. It was weird because all the girls.
How do you like me now?
Yeah, but all the girls that were dancing were actually they would do the circuit. They
Yeah,
would
yeah.
know they would stay here for like
Yeah.
a week and then go somewhere else.
Now I went to college in Binghamton, so I did my 4 years there. There was a girl that lived in our dorm building. Like I was on the 5th floor, she was on like the 3rd floor, but she was friends with the guys that were in my suite. She used to go home. She lived in like somewhere out in the ass end of Long Island. She used to go home every Thursday and come back at like every like Tuesday. And we're like, where the fuck you disappear to like every weekend? Like every week we go out. Like we go out Thursday night, we go out Friday. She's never around.
Right,
She went home to strip.
right.
She would leave college to go home like a 3-hour drive to strip for the weekend and come back on like Monday night.
Well, that was the girls that danced at this place. They were from out of the area and they were basically doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So they were going to college
Because they don't want to strip in the area that
No,
they're like hanging
no.
out in.
Yeah, exactly.
Smart,
Hey, Drew, it's
smart
your show,
business
right?
news. Start. Yeah.
Oh, we don't need him.
No, you don't.
He's the sober one. We're the drunk ones.
So the lady that flashed the portal, Joe, she was an OnlyFans model.
Yeah.
Obviously, it makes sense. She was trying to promote her page.
That's back up, by the way.
Now so people know this is the portal that was set up between here and Ireland, like New York City and Ireland, so people can like see each other as a cultural exchange. And people just said, hey, instead of just like meeting people, let's just fucking show my titties.
Right.
You know?
Do we need to show?
Can we see some titties?
No, it didn't
Eh.
get to that point.
Oh,
but
well.
yeah, I mean, we can show
Oh,
her,
who's
her
that?
photo. Show,
There we go. Who's that?
That's
the
her.
girl's page.
Hello.
Yeah,
Those were the titties
Yeah,
you saw.
that'll work.
yeah. Let's see if they have any other good photos of her up
Let me
here.
finish this drink first.
I don't think they have her page.
This is
info up
Pajama
here.
Dro. Unplugged.
Pajama Dro.
Drow.
Unplugged.
Are you gonna go have?
And
Are you
Joe and
having
Drew
wings
have
with
a
us?
Baby, they have a pajama drow.
I'm gonna be drunk. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you
No,
gonna?
you're not.
I'm only partially kidding.
Are you gonna have wings later?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
I haven't eaten yet.
Me neither.
My wife went to the gym, so I have to eat somehow.
There you go. There she is.
That's her.
Coronavirus challenge.
Oh, she was licking the toilet seat. She's disgusting.
Oh, boot.
That's a boot. Oh, she got toilet mal. That's a public toilet, and she's licking that shit. And she's doing it in an airport or an airplane, which is even worse.
I want to comb in her hair.
Oh,
I just want to comb right in her hair.
Joe, don't ever say.
Don't
the
get
word
me
cum
banned,
like
Joe.
ew.
Don't get me
Yeah,
banned, Joe.
context.
How was that banned? How would you get banned for that?
No, it's YouTube. You know, it's not
I
Rumble.
mean,
Pornhub.
she's showing her titties.
We're not showing her
We're
titties,
not
Joe.
showing.
What are we getting banned for?
Joe.
Joe
There's
made
an
a comment.
Joe.
OnlyFans person showing her titties to a portal.
Oh, I thought
They
it was
had
because of the single malt.
Oh, yeah, that's causing it.
That's
right.
good
No.
stuff, man. I'm
I
gonna
said
have
I
to
would.
buy
I said I
all
would
that.
jizz in her hair.
Oh,
Used a
Use
different
the
word.
cum.
What's the difference?
Cum
So-
is
I want to show you guys a photo. Tell me what you think.
Do you need a relax?
Hang on. Let me turn this
I
down for a
definitely need a reliable high speed internet.
minute. Got to skip the ads, Joe. All right, here we go. You ready?
Somebody
Yes.
go on the-
I am waiting anxiously.
what are we
This
watching?
is the highlight of my week.
There was an episode of Bones about this.
Bones was ended already.
I know.
Is
but
that the
I'm
girl
saying they
that
had
broke
an
into
episode
the
about
house?
About what?
this. About ponies.
Oh, pony play.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely into pony play. Bang. Let's bang this.
The
The
Wizard
Wizard
mod.
of Odd.
Now,
Nice.
We are in Louisiana.
Wait, what are we showing to the audience?
Delta Pony Play event.
Welcome to Pony Play.
Gee, I wonder why that guy's into this.
Can we go back to Prancer size?
what the fuck are these guys doing?
Today we're out here having a pony play competition where people compete in
Where the hell did you find this?
same as
This sucks.
horses do.
They're not
That's
even very
agility
good.
for dogs, not ponies.
Yeah, exactly.
These events are very competitive.
She's
Just
awful.
like a regular horse.
That was a
race.
he.
We
Pony.
end up with some crashes and wrecks.
Oh, he's
Down over the
down.
jump.
Oh boy.
The competition gets pretty crazy sometimes.
This isn't very good.
This guy's.
Do they
Someone
walk
had
and
beat
just
you so hard.
randomly
Yeah.
shit on themselves too? I mean,
Probably.
They're going to be hitched to a cart. Their handler's going to have to guide them through the course.
all right, look at these people.
They cause
He's in a Gore concert, right?
And we're about to see them get their first go at it.
Jesus,
Is that a-
dude.
Look at those
What the
stripes.
hell?
I'm loving the stripes.
The cart,
He's kicking her like a horse.
hunter, you know, and really really
I want to know what kind of pony he identifies as. A palomino, a paint.
Quarter horse.
No, he's not a quarter horse. It's not the right color.
Oh.
Look at her.
He ain't no Clydesdale, that's for
What the
sure.
hell?
I don't want to see him with a Bud Light in his hand.
Oh my god.
Give him a sugar cube.
This is the only way these people have
Now-
sex.
Now, here's the thing. This is.
There's nothing you can do.
So good.
It's just so bad.
Hey,
These guys
Wait,
are
wait,
so
wait.
stupid.
bang.
But this is.
Bang.
Here's the thing. This has got to be foreplay for these people because they're
Bang.
fucking in these
God.
they're definitely fucking in these costumes
that's
later.
the anticipation of actually being intimate with anybody in their lives.
This is a
I gotta
twisted
dress
version.
up as a horse in Clydesdale.
This is a twisted version of those people that do like Civil War reenactments.
Oh yeah, there you go. At least those people have half a head on their head.
Garby
yeah.
says, "I leave and then you show bang." He may have been talking about the OnlyFans model, though. I don't think he's talking about the horses.
He's watching while he's driving. Too.
I don't even want the illusion broken. I want it to
Right,
be the
it's
horse.
definitely-
That's true.
Pony play.
That's true.
Fuck it. Oh
Hold
my
on, do me a
God.
favor.
Yep.
Search Prancer size.
No, that's stupid.
Joe,
That's nothing to do with ponies, Joe. That's just a lady in a leotard and weighted anklets.
I don't want to go into any uncharted territory with not
It's not
screening that
Uncharted,
first.
that's for sure.
No.
No?
Pony play is much better.
That was brutal.
Wasn't
So
it?
good. It's my favorite segment yet.
I'd rather watch 5 poison videos in a row and watch that.
Talk
ever
dirty
again.
to me.
Oh god.
I want a blooper reel of all of them, like, going under the jump or,
Well,
falling in the dirt.
I have to admit, that was beautiful. I did love that.
Yes.
Them just eating it, but whatever.
And I want to know if they break a limb, do they put them down?
Probably.
They shoot
if
They
horses.
put them in the stables and feed them hay. That's why I want
If they were the Kentucky Derby, they'd be dead. Go down, dead.
freaking
Yep.
Jesus.
So, a Tampa restaurant's garnish came from a fern bed where dogs pee, reports say.
Oh, it was from Tampa? What?
Yeah.
Oh, I sent this article to the group.
Yeah, so consider the garnish, that flower or sprig of green that makes a pretty plate of food extra Instagram friendly. Now, I never eat that shit anyway, so
No.
whatever.
No, you
But,
just push it to the side.
Yeah.
but It's covered in pee.
And it says maybe you push it to the side or maybe you give it a little taste. But have you ever stopped to wonder where it
tap,
came
tap,
from?
tap.
So, I
Does it
Don't-
say the restaurant name?
no.
No, it doesn't.
What?
So
Nope.
Why did they not say the name?
they're just worried about getting fucking,
Yep. And I sent the article, and Brad's not paying attention. So
Nope.
you know what? You're out of luck. You
I
got nobody
I
left.
lost it with the horses.
You got nobody left.
It's like, you can't get any
I had
better
to
than that.
I had
It's
to
all
tune out
downhill.
and regroup here for a second.
All right, reset.
It's all
Start
downhill.
over.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
Wait till he's ready. Okay, go ahead.
I'm here.
okay.
Because
Well,
I sent this one, so
Brad
I'm
tries to
familiar
eat healthy.
Yes.
Do you order things with garnish?
No.
But you don't,
with it.
even if it
Every
comes with the
fancy
garnish, you don't
order
eat
kind of
it.
has garnish on the side.
So
Depending.
Okay,
but this restaurant was using garnish from like an out.
like a like a neighbor's garden.
Yeah.
Define garnish. I mean, you're talking just like
Like
a
a little-
piece
That little-
of
that-
asparagus
that-
on the side, or
Not asparagus, but like a little leafy
like
thing.
like a basil or something like that, like a little leaf, like a little.
All right,
green,
so they
a
had
little
their own
greenery.
herb garden on the
Yeah.
side, and the dogs
Yeah.
were peeing on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then they put it on the plate.
All right.
I mean, did the restaurant know, or did like somebody say, "Hey, somebody's pissing on that"?
Well, here's the thing.
They have
If
video.
dog-
They have video
if
of
a
it.
dog pees in our yard enough, it kills the grass.
Right.
So was this a one-time pee?
Nope.
Somebody just saw a dog pee on it. Then it's not going to last. Like it's how those they didn't get peed on a lot.
Dude,
If-
I'm
if-
drunk already.
we
I don't
can't
think
tell
I don't think
Joe.
Joe's going to be able to go to the restaurant with us.
No, he's going to start flipping fucking
here.
tables. Like what's his name the last time?
I didn't have lunch.
Neither. Well, we
Here,
had lunch. Yeah.
Joe, have some water.
No, I'm good.
We're gonna make Chrissy go with us just to babysit you.
She is. Yes.
Did you ask her? Is she going with us?
No, text her now, Joe. Let her know.
What are you
She's
doing?
at the gym.
What's going on?
You text her.
We're gonna go to Glory Days after this because they have all you
All you can eat boneless wings.
for $10.
Oh, where's
So if
that?
you want to, it's
Right
just,
around.
yeah,
Right on the
Oh, okay.
on Big Ben.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. Good deal. $10. All you can eat.
Glory days.
holes.
You should
Glory
be a
days,
sponsor
sorry.
of the show. Why?
Yeah.
Because we
We
like
try.
you.
And everyone there knows us, and everyone there knows about the podcast. They have.
All right, hang on.
Yeah, they
Let's
should.
let's do an
Shout out to Glory Days. Woo!
hold on. Let's do an official Glory Days.
You have to play the Glory Days song by Bruce Springsteen.
All right, everybody. Listen up. Is
this a slow clap?
We are going to Glory Days Bar and Grill in
$10.
Riverview, Florida to have their $10 all-you-can-eat boneless chicken wings.
Yeah.
All you can eat Tuesday nights at Glory Days Bar and Grill. It's the after spot for the Drinking with Drew show featuring a
Tuesday
very
night.
drunk Pajama Joe. And tonight we are going to have Brad Mader join us.
Special appearance.
Special appearance. So if you
And ladies and gentlemen, that's me.
yes, more. Okay, there you go.
Oh, Joe sat there for how long waiting for me to get this image of him. Here you go, Joe. You're on there.
There you go.
Joe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's our
Brad, yeah.
official promo for Glory Days Bar and Grill.
Dude, take this bottle away from me.
I'm gonna buy some of this for sure.
You can drink that.
Oh man.
That was good stuff.
Yeah, it is. Good.
All right, y'all. Are we ready
What?
to go to Glory
We
Days?
haven't talked about Borg
We
drinking.
gotta do the
Oh,
rest
we're
of the
done?
show.
I thought y'all did that in
No,
the
we
first
got the rest
5
of the
seconds
show.
of the
We're just
show.
catching a groove here, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
This
we're
is
just getting
like-
started.
If
Well,
we're talking about being
what-
super drunk, you might as well just segue into this.
Once Garby leaves, that's when the show starts.
Right. Even
I
he
mean,
knows that.
we've been on for an hour and 19 minutes,
Oh,
Joe.
Well,
fucking
we can do
two and a half.
Okay.
Ready
Well,
to
you
go.
shouldn't let me talk about strippers. I don't know.
Right?
I mean,
So what is this Borg, Laura, that you
it's a
want to talk
fictional
about?
characters from Star Trek.
It is, yeah.
It is.
That, I know that, but this says now it's a drinking thing.
Yeah, it's an acronym. Stands for Blackout Rage Gallon, and the youngins, the young kids,
Youngins.
are using it to get drunk, and they are saying it's the new jungle juice or hunch punch, whatever you want to call it. But everybody is bringing a gallon jug, and they are filling it with unknown amounts of vodka typically, so they're not measuring it. They don't know how drunk they are, and then they fill it with either water with like a flavoring packet or some type of juice. They make their own hunch punch, and then they just drink all day. And then they also teach me a new word called a darty, which is a day party, and that's when they're getting drunk
That's fucking
with
stupid.
their Borgs at the darties.
Okay. I have
these
no
days.
idea what you're talking
Are
about.
they just like too lazy to pronounce?
I think they're just
I think
trying
so.
to piss off the millennials and the Gen X's with their stupid fucking terminology shit.
Did you ever see that video that's up about Gen X's? I love it.
There's a few. There's a new one I saw recently.
They're just like, no. Don't
Right.
mess with them.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That one you
On
said.
Gen
Yeah,
X,
yeah.
but I love that one.
I
man.
laugh so hard when they talk about like the Gen Zers attacking either the millennials or the Gen Xers.
Yeah, you don't
And I'm
mess
like,
with us, man.
You don't mess with them. No.
We're the last of the latchkey kids. You
Right.
know, it's literally, we were the kids that were like left unsupervised. We had to make our own deal. You come up to me with your emotional problems, I'm going to laugh in your freaking face.
Right.
It's just like, I don't want to
We
hear
could
it,
we
man.
could put fires out if they happen, like grease fires in the stove when like we're cooking.
Oh, yeah.
Like we
Like,
could deal
we
with
do
it
not
when
use
we're like
water.
8 years old. You know,
we're all similar in age, so
Yeah.
yeah. But it's ridiculous. I had to fend for myself ever
Oh,
since
yeah.
I was 7 years old.
I walked home from school. I found a skull in the
Uphill
bushes.
both ways.
I found a skull in the bushes walking home from school one time.
And he didn't keep it. He actually called the cops on
Well,
him.
I was fucking 5 years old or something.
That's
I don't
because he
know.
didn't know me, and it would have been in my collection. I mean,
Yeah, I
shit.
mean, I definitely
That
would have kept
been
it.
It would have
metal.
been. It would have been his
No.
cigar ashtray.
No,
if he kept it.
I walked home after finding it, and my mom came home because she wasn't home when I got home. I was a latchkey kid, so I'd come home, have to wait for my mom. So by the time she got home, it was me and my buddy Daniel Simpson who lived down the road. And I told my mom, like, hey, me and Daniel found something in the bushes near the school. And she was like, what was it? I'm like, it looked like a head. She's like, what?
You're
So-
in trouble now.
Yeah, she called the cops, and I remember them showing up, and I had to get in the back seat. We both did, me and Daniel, and they drove us around to the school, and we showed them where it was, and sure as shit, it was a skull in the bushes, like,
Wow.
and that's all I remember. And then I later, I think, like maybe a few years later, asked my mom, I was like, so about that thing I found in the bush, I'm like, was that real? She's like, yeah, that was a real skull. So
I got it. Not to top your story,
Oh, you go ahead. You can tell. I mean, we can story swap.
but yeah, I was in my senior year in high school. I really had to buckle down and pay attention, if you know, like to graduate. So I was getting to school early,
Graduated.
and I had to pass every class, kind of thing. And I rolled up to school, and there was a bunch of cops there, and I didn't know what was going on. I just walked up, and I see a dead body at our school. So I'm just like, holy shit. And the cop immediately, because I kind of snuck up on them, they were like kind of facing the corpse.
Get the ball-headed kid out of here.
I had hair then, man. But
He didn't have the
they were
beard
just
yet.
like, they turned me around. They're like, what's your name? I gave them my name. I'm like, what's going on? They're like, whatever. We're going to tell your principal. Just go home. And I went home. And, of course, my mother was like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be at school. And I'm like, I
Right.
just walked up on a dead body. And they still never solved that murder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Joe, where were you at? That was your location.
I was busy that day.
Were you busy that day?
Murdering
It turned out
people.
it was like a 8th grader.
Oh, it was a kid?
Yeah, it was a kid, and apparently he might have been selling drugs or something went down. But when I rolled up on him, he was mutilated.
Brad was showing up to buy some stuff from him.
Yeah, I was.
That
trying to
wasn't
score.
drug. Even if he was a drug dealer, that wasn't drug related. If he was mutilated, that was.
You don't
some
know.
He was
sick
mutilated. Yeah, and it was pretty gross. Like
Could have been
when I
some
saw
car-
it,
could have been some
like,
cartel
really screwed
shit.
me up. Yeah, But yeah, they sent me home, and then
Cartel shift went after an eighth grade.
Yeah, in Mexico they do all the time.
Oh,
It
for
was
shit,
crazy,
yeah.
He was in
man.
New York.
Yeah, I know. And Joe told you, like, we're in the middle of nowhere. There was like nothing. And it was just like,
There's nothing to do out there.
if I
but kill
rolled up
people.
on that, man, I was like literally the first kid on the scene, and they just sent me home. But yeah, it was crazy, man. So on that happy note,
Laura-
we're going to glory days.
Yeah. Laura, tell your story about the jumper in New York.
Yes. No, so I went to visit my sisters, and we were just walking around. And when you're up in New York, like in the city area where they record those TV shows, especially like SVU and whatever else, you'll see the actors and the camera crews, and it's just, you just keep walking. You'll be an extra maybe. But one day we're out to grab coffee, and we see this huge, like, the road's blocked off on one side, and you see the police presence, and my sister's like, oh, they're probably recording SVU. Like, this is the area where they do it. And so we walk down the other side of the road, and we see this body on the ground, and there's a sheet over it, and I'm like, oh my God, they got the whole scene set up. Like, this is so cool.
Where the fuck are the cameras?
Well, then we find out it wasn't an SVU. It was a real thing. It was a jumper. So there was like a hand sticking out from the sheet and everything, so I could like see part of the body, but it was somebody jumped off a building, and so it was a real crime scene. Not fake. Yeah.
Gross.
Surprisingly, there was no blood on the sheet, so that's why I probably thought more so that it was a.
He was dehydrated.
He wasn't a virgin.
They found him and he was all dry already. So.
No, the blood's on the bottom. The sheet just covers the top. You're all right.
So, Brad, when you were at Yingling, we went to the Yingling Center Saturday with Jason Stallworth. Did you try the suicide beer? You didn't try that, did you?
No, I didn't.
No, it wasn't metal enough for you?
No,
Joe tried it.
It was good.
It wasn't metal enough. I didn't feel the metal vibe, and me. I just.
There were only
it's gotta
11
be
beers. I require 13.
Joe?
I did like the Yingling Black, though. It was good. I had 2 of those. It was good.
Yeah. Okay. Joe, you had it?
It was delicious, actually.
Mm-hmm.
They just mix all the beers, right?
Yeah, it's just like a suicide. I don't think they had the Hershey in there.
No, I don't know if they have it on tap. Do they have it on tap there?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a fan of their.
Oh, I love that. I love
do
it.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
I
tried
will,
it a few times.
I'll do 1 or 2. I can't drink. It's not like a beer you drink all night. It's like a dessert beer, cigar beer.
Did
it's one of those.
Did I bring those Samuel Smith's organic chocolate stouts?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you like those?
Oh, yeah. I love
And
them.
you have yet to bring him back, and he's
I
quite
know.
upset about it.
Well, wait until after my
shit.
surgery when I can actually drink again.
Right.
All right. Yeah, and we're going to have a party that night.
Man, I'm telling you.
He's going to end up
It's
back in the
going
hospital
down.
for alcohol poisoning.
And Joe will stay awake for that one because that whiskey's already hitting him.
Oh, yeah.
Is Joe
He's,
sleeping
he's,
yet?
not, he's nodding off.
He's not going to be able to.
He's in this slowly nodding
It's all right,
off.
though. I'm keeping
good.
an eye on him.
He went from overly talkative to just listening and nodding his head.
I wait till my turn.
Wait your turn, my
Yeah,
ass.
right.
So we come to the conclusion that this is actually
Chatty Cathy juice.
fantastic.
Yeah.
No, it's good. I like it. No, I'm not a big fan of whiskey, but it's a good one, man.
Now the
There you go. Get it. Where are your camera?
There you go.
There you go.
do you like
Ooh.
that or the Kraken?
The Kraken.
Every time I say it,
I like rum. So for me, I'm going to vote for Kraken, but for whiskey, I would do that. I would do that over Crown.
Yep. Sure.
Okay.
I kind of base that. My buddy Jeff's like a big Crown fan. Like that's like the gift I give him. Like I'll give him some Crown.
Crown and edging.
Yeah. But, yeah, I
Can
like it. This
Go ahead.
is really good.
Can I
Good
tell
call,
my
man.
work story from last week?
No.
My worst fear come to life?
What's that? I want
Oh, the cockroach. I mean, yeah.
Just ruin it.
What? I mean,
cockroaches.
La
You and my wife
cucaracha,
would
la
definitely get along.
cucaracha.
Not only with the '80s dancing thing, but I
Those
mean,
were 90s. Thank
you're
you.
well,
Here's the problem.
You say '80s, I say '90s. Whatever you need to go.
it's Florida. Everybody has a cockroach story, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not that
No.
scary. It's
no
not
one has
that
this
scary.
cockroach story. Okay, I'm gonna tell the story, and then if anybody's
for it.
watching, nice shirt. Thank you. It's a dress. I wore this to work today. I just didn't feel like changing.
And she slept in it too.
I did. I napped in it. It doesn't show dog hair, so we're all good. So my scary story. So we work in the historic part of Ybor, and so the building has cockroaches. I know that, but whenever I see them, they're typically on their back, like trying to die because we have pest service. But I still always look wherever I'm like turning the light on, making sure they're not on the ceiling, don't have to fall on my head. I always look when I go in the bathroom to make sure they're not hiding anywhere. The one place I don't look is the wall where there's nowhere for them to hide. So I go and I sit, and literally the second my pee stream starts, this fucking cockroach goes running across the wall, and literally I'm like frozen, and I'm trying so hard to end the fucking pee, but it's already started, so there's just, you just gotta let it go.
Yep.
I literally pull my shorts. Oh, I thought he was sleeping.
He was out. Fuck that. He was
I'm
out.
listening to the story.
Yeah.
She's
You were-
peeing and
I was listening to the story, examining for my eyelids
Yeah.
for any cracks.
Yeah. So this cockroach was very much alive. It was this fucking big body-wise, not even the little antenna things. So
Me and that cockroach have something in common.
Yeah. But when I say it's this big, I mean big. So I literally pull my shorts up. My underwear is pretty much still around my ankles. Like, I didn't even pull those up. And I run out, and I'm, like, hollering for my other coworker who's not scared of cockroaches. She's weird like that. Gotta love her for it. And I'm, like, in a panic talk trying to get her to go in there and, like, explain everything. She goes in there, kills it, takes care of it. But I'm, like, literally, that is... I was trapped on the fucking toilet. And I'm, like, when I ran out, I had to hope that it didn't, like, follow me through the door. Because with my luck, it would have chased me out.
Okay.
Landed on me.
They don't give a shit about you, though.
Yeah, if my wife was there, you would have heard a high-pitched screech.
It took...
She hates cockroaches.
I
oh
think
my
my
God.
voice was, like, muted because I was just frozen in fear.
Yeah.
It was awful. Worst experience of my life.
You sound like
What
that?
was that?
Sound like that?
Well, my wife's
I
a little
can't tell
more
if it's like
feminine
a
than that.
dinosaur or elephant.
Uh-huh.
If I was dating a guy that was, I don't know, whatever it was before.
I mean, this would be the elephant, I think. We have an elephant. Yes, we do. There you go.
That's kind of close.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
That's what my sneeze sounds like.
No, it does not. All right, I want to go get food, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
let's
Lisa
do
wants
that.
to join us.
Lisa, come on down. Oh, we want to
I don't
talk
know
to
about
Lisa.
you guys, but I had a great time tonight.
Yeah.
Well,
Of
I
course.
appreciate it. It's always a great time
Yeah.
at the Drinking with Drew show. We try to
Or Drinking for Drew show.
Drinking
Like
for
and
Drew.
subscribe.
There you go.
Yeah. We've been on for almost an hour and a half. Lisa just got home, so we are sorry, Lisa, that you take 2 hours to get home. But I do want to talk
Gator
to you
babe.
about your band that you're auditioning for. I don't know if you can give me the name, but do y'all want to call Lisa real quick?
Yeah,
You know,
man.
I'm hungry. But
Okay.
let's do it.
Lisa,
We'll call her real
you
quick.
talking metal in New York? I'm down, man. Let's
All
do
right,
it.
let's see who she's trying
She
out
got
for.
stuck on the subway. Ugh, that sucks.
No more.
Come on, man. Three glasses.
I'm waiting for you to stay still. Stay still.
How many fingers is he holding up, Joe?
He won't stay still.
Thank God I'm driving.
Joe, I approve. That's all I'm saying, man.
Hello.
What's going on, Lisa?
Oh, ¿cómo está?
¿Cómo está?
Now, here's the thing. This volume on this phone, your volume is going to be really, really low. So I want you to
Qu'est-ce que
talk
c'est ça?
really loud. And then, yes, and then we're going to contact Zoom and tell them that their product is failing me on my podcast. So tell me about the band you're auditioning for.
So, the band is Judas Priestess.
Wow.
Nice.
Holy shit. All
Turn on
right.
the mics, guys.
Yeah, I have to crank up the volume when she's talking, so get away from your microphones.
Judas Priestess!
So this is a cover band, I assume? Cover band?
How did you guess?
Well, I was just
I've
guessing.
heard of them.
Is it all women?
Yeah, they cover Carpenter songs.
How did you get involved in this?
Well, I was referred.
I
Got a call about a week ago.
Okay. What's
And, I think I'm going to play with them maybe next week, see how it goes. But so far, sounds like it could be a good match.
okay?
That's awesome.
Cool. You gonna do
Hey,
some?
good job, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Make
Send-
sure you guys come to. Make sure you come to Tampa on tour.
What's that?
I had to go pull out my studded straps from like the late 80s.
There you go.
Gotta put it on.
Laura's got some of those, but it has nothing to do with a guitar.
True story.
Do you play guitar, or what do you do?
Skater, babe.
Yeah.
It's actually guitar.
You've never... I thought you talked to Lisa before. She guitar tech for like 1 million people.
Oh, guitar. That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But she does play guitar too.
Yeah, I'll be in I'm possibly doing a show in New York on August 24th for a buddy of mine.
I think I'm busy that day.
It's a cancer benefit show for a friend of mine. But we're going to bring my band Must Not Kill up, so it's going to be in Middletown, New York, if you're in the area.
Oh, well, let me know.
Yep.
I don't have any plans for that date that I'm aware of.
Okay. No, it'd be good to meet you.
Absolutely.
Yep.
My gosh, is Brad going to meet her before you do?
Probably.
Well, I got that rock star thing going on, yeah.
No. If I go to New York, I'm driving.
You know,
sure
rock stars stay in the same circles.
Sure as shit ain't driving.
Hey, good luck on the audition. I hope it works out for you.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to remember some of these songs that I played, like way back when.
Oh, yeah. No, it's pre-Spanish. It should be muscle memory. You should be fine.
Some of it is, yeah, but some of it I never played before, but.
Well, you'd be surprised, like, even with pre-songs, it's usually E, D, C, and that kind of, like, Iron Maiden type of thing, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, so it would fall, I'm telling you, like I've gotten involved in that kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden it's like, I never played that song before. I know I'm, like, playing half of it,
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I think they do a lot of the earlier stuff.
Oh, that, yeah. There you go.
That's more of what I played.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't doing like the Turbo Lover era.
Oh, thank God.
Exactly.
That would have been great for women to sing, though.
Turbo was horrible. That was the worst. But yeah, good luck, man.
Yeah, keep us posted, and we're going to go grab some wings. You got home way late. We've already been on for over an hour and a half, so.
Enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to tell the people on the train that, I have to get home for Drinking with Drew show, so.
They're like, slow the brakes, because we don't give a fuck.
Hurry your ass up.
All right, good talking to you.
I did stop off at Sam Ash. They're closing.
Oh, yeah.
This week.
Yeah.
So I bought a Les Paul case for like $70.
Nice.
Cool.
That's a good score.
They have some gig bags for like $5. So, like,
liquidation.
You can't really go wrong.
No, you can't, especially if they're padded.
I wonder if they have the same deals down here.
They do.
Probably.
They do.
They do.
Let's go check it out.
Well, everything's going like for pretty cheap. They're closing every store.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
I don't know if they're keeping the .com. That's down here in Florida. I don't know if they're going to keep up or not. But I know all the physical stores are probably closing down. So.
I don't think they're keeping the .com.
Really? Wow. I worked there.
No,
that was my
never
first
really
job here.
took it seriously, they really don't have much of a web presence.
Yeah.
That's sad. I worked there for 5 years. I was at the .com. So.
Oh.
Yep. It's my first job here. But yeah, it's sad.
Look at you now.
We'll send you over to pajamajoe.com. We can work there.
Well, I'll keep you informed if I get up there, okay?
Casual Fridays, right?
Yeah.
Right. All right, Lisa, be good. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks for calling.
All right.
And have a good dinner.
Thank you. See ya.
Right.
All right, y'all. We are going to call it. We're going to get some chicken wangs. And we'll see you next week. It's the Drinking with Drew show. My name is Drew, and I was not drinking.
I was.
All right, everybody. This has been another episode of the Drinking with Drew show. Stay tuned for more uploads, more shows. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Humble Social, all the socials. Our live shows are Tuesday at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Feel free to check us out live. You can call into the show and be a part of it. See you soon.
walking on it. But he'll stop